We've been crazy busy here at CATRP, and there's a mystery collection that Alpal purchased with the parameters that we've set up. I don't even know what's inside of this, so we're going to unbox this collection. We're going to show what I got on Black Friday, and we're going to show how we are preparing for the biggest, craziest thing we've ever done here at CATRP, so let's dive right in. Okay, this collection came in late last week, and I guess we spent $2,350 on it.
Sounds about right.
That was just hilarious that I'm getting another of the classic N64, the most iconic item from my childhood right here. The exact one. Atomic purple and gray. Is that all in there, Alpal?
Yep, yeah, everything's tested and working.
Tested, working.
Yeah, so this is not how everything came shipped.
No.
It was all Alpal checked and
unboxed it
paid.
once we went through it. Okay.
Yeah.
This is truly a surprise to me. Look at that. Super Nintendo. That's nice. And as I'm unboxing this, I have a couple things in my mind. What will be part of the big show? So the big show is on Friday, December 1st, which is very, very soon from now. It is this week. And we have been preparing for such a long time for this. And a lot of pieces have had to come together, including sealing some deals like this one, like my Black Friday buys, and like a few key collections that we've either gotten or are still yet to get this week. So we have another one coming in a few days that we'll show probably in a later video. But we've got the tick right here. These are cool. Are these actually vintage? This one is. Here's in a half shell Michelangelo. That's pretty clean too. That looks 90s. This is 1995. Indeed. They are vintage. So for those that have asked in the past, yes, we do buy toys. We love toys. So Gargoyles, Batman animated, those are legit. And then the Beast Wars. That's stinking cool. Love that.
Are these new, Alex?
That one's not.
The Beast Wars is not? It's not sealed. Oh yeah. It looks like you put the wrappings back around it.
Okay.
But that's cool. Everything else is new. Well, that's that. This is a great start.
Do the smaller one.
The smaller one next.
Save that boy. Is it fun not knowing what we're getting?
This is fun. This is a legit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a graded game. Mega Man Legends 2. Sealed. 8.0 B+. It's a rough grade, but that's a huge game. Okay, another graded. This is Pokemon Stadium 2. It says Pocket Monster Stadium Gold and Silver, so I'm interpreting that in my head. 9.4, no seal. Still graded as new.
Yep, but they just didn't seal them. So.
Wow, that's a good grade. Really good grade. Gosh, should I keep that or?
I don't know. It's
Wow.
it's pretty cool, but maybe it'll be up for sale. I don't know.
All right, and as we continue, I'll talk a little bit more about our big whatnot and just kind of highlight some of the items. But these are some sealed Switch games right there. Gotta love it. So the whatnot, the goal is to $100,000 in sales in one show, which is absolutely insane. That may sound insane to you guys. It sounds insane to us too. We have a team of 5 here, all working full time, so that's part of the equation. We have videos that we make as marketing for the show, and then we have collections that we buy. All of these things have to come together perfectly in order for that to even be possible. It's a 12-hour show. That's cool though, the SNES controller. What is this? Oh, some of these, love that. Okay, the Pokemon Powers, first issue. So a couple of key parts of the equation are, one, we have to have amazing items that a lot of people want. We have a really good start. Every Pokemon game ever, basically every Zelda game ever, a number of N64 items, tons of great giveaways, including PS5, Series X, Switch, lots of Pokemon games, and high-end giveaways across the board, dozens of them. So we've got those things. Now, we still don't have enough auctions, so some of this stuff hopefully will be some of these great auctions, like these box systems will be awesome. But also we need a ton of great buy it nows because we can only sell so much in auctions. Like those are in real time. We have 12 hours. We have to average 8,300 an hour in sales, which you really can't do with just auctions. At least we can't. We don't have that. You'd have to have crazy stuff.
$1,000 items.
Yeah, like ridiculous. We have great stuff, but we don't have that amount of crazy stuff. So there's got to be a lot of great buy it nows that are selling throughout the whole show. So that's a part of this equation that we still haven't like fully reached. We need a lot of great buy it nows, and we've got some work to do there. So hopefully in some of these collections that come in and in some of these games we've gotten, we can do some of that. This is cool. Switch Online? Mm-hmm. It's a Genesis controller. I didn't even know that was a thing. How did I miss that? That's legit. Like that. Oh wow, this is I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting like just good stuff across the board. So GameCube stuff, and all these are good. Haven't tested them yet, but yeah, that looks good. We will test them if we're selling them for the big show. But yeah, like Zoids, just decent stuff there. And then box SNES, N64, Street Fighter 2.
They just announced a new South Park game, so I wonder if South Park stuff will do pretty decent in the show.
It just might. Yeah, that's a good point. Vidiots, the Ren and Stimpy. This is cool. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I like that they all have collector's cases.
Oh, did you check the cartridge on this one, Pal? The No Mercy?
WWF, No Mercy. So, for what Sky Guy's talking about, if you don't know, there is a variant of this cartridge. Only the cartridge is different. It'll say USA-1, and that is the like patched version of the game that you could send in for and get sent back to you. Incredibly rare because most people just kind of were like, it's not a big deal of a patch. We don't mind, and they just kept their cartridge. The few that did send in for it got a variant cartridge, and that is this one, right? I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It says USA right there. It ends with USA. If it said USA-1, that's the one you're looking for. I believe we've had that cartridge once, and we sold it for about $400.
Yep.
Where this cartridge might be 40. So it's like a 10x in the value, which that would be nice if this one ended up being that. It was not.
If you know the differences that the patch actually did, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I
'Cause I'm
can't
curious if
remember
it's
what it
more
was.
fun or if it's just like...
I knew at one point, but I can't remember.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You have a lot to remember.
But yeah, again, the buy cost on this collection was $2,350. Now, the part that I'll say that I'm not a huge fan of is these boxes do have a little bit of wear. And we usually pay percentages based off of like price charting and tiered values and stuff. So we probably paid a little bit more on the higher end considering the fact that these have just regular wear, but they're certainly not mint that I'm seeing.
I will say the benefit about this collection is he just sent pictures and I price charted it. So I got to value things a little bit
So
more.
he sent pictures, I'll price charted it and factored in some condition is what he's telling me. So like if this Killer Instinct looked absolutely terrible, he might have factored that in a little bit. Because it's definitely going to be on the lower end of average. But still some great games. And I think some of these we'll pick and choose to run for the big show. We might give away some. This is cool. 9.4 TMNT Adventures #1 comic. That's very nice. We actually recently did a video, I guess it's been a few months now, where we went through a giant collection of comics, sent off 8 of them for grading. 6 of them came back 9.8, which apparently isn't normal. So, I don't know. Thankful for those grades. We had a lot of people inquiring about those comics. I believe they've all sold. So they are all gone. They moved really fast. Apparently 9.8 sell pretty quick.
So follow the eBay store.
Yes. For those, also, if you don't know, Discord members get 20% off anything in our eBay store that's listed. So we have people hitting us up all the time, claiming their 20% off in the Discord. Wow. I see why this was the last box. This is legit. My Hero 1's Justice Switch. This looks sealed, brand new. That's cool. GameCube. Oh, ooh. Does it have the game? It does have the. Is it in here?
It is.
Oh snap! That's clean too. All right, that's sweet.
It'll make up for the one we bought that was broken.
Yeah, I did buy this game broken at a convention. Funny enough, I think I found this box too, but without anything in it. I don't have this in the collection, so I think I'm gonna keep it. I love this, the sticker variant. I am kind of casually trying to get every different version of the GameCube system. It's my favorite system of all time. That and I love the Switch too, so that's a recency bias, but the Switch is great. That's awesome. Atomic Purple, Game Boy Color in the box.
And I think that one might be in better shape than yours, or it's
Yeah, we'll
darn
definitely
near
have to check
close.
because this is clean. This is very clean. The system looks clean on the inside too. GoldenEye, X-Men. Is that sealed? And the box is beat up, but it is sealed. That's legit. Zelda Wind Waker, Tales of Symphonia. Please. Both complete. Very nice. Love that. Donkey Kong Country. I stinking love these games. That box is pretty darn clean, actually. Ocarina of Time. Very nice. Complete. Pokemon Snap. Mario 64. Great stack of games right there. And of course, Pokemon Stadium. Very, very nice. We got a lot of big show items here, actually. Metroid Prime. That's the OG DS that I got. That was my first DS right there.
I do not think you have that in your collection.
That's crazy. Well, I'll have to add that to the collection too then. Because, I mean, Quinn probably has both of ours. My brother, from when we were kids, kind of inherited our game collection. I got the sports cards, so we worked it out. Switch OLED. Is this new or used?
That's used.
This is used. Well, sweet. That's legit. So, I'll just say now, this will be up for trade. If anybody's interested in sending a trade,
All right.
we might be interested. We usually like to get a little bit double the retail of the item and use video games, but I think that's an excellent buy. Things that I like about this buy, this is probably like 50 items or less, so the average value per item is high. Easy to move stuff, high demand stuff, some sealed stuff, some graded stuff. Can't go wrong. Good job, Al Pal. So for N64, SNES, or really any other consoles, I love using XYAB. They're a channel sponsor. You can get like the jumper packs, the covers, the power cords, AV, for any of those systems and many others. So check out our link down below. $50 off your first order of 100 or more if you're not already using them and selling video games. You gotta jump on there. It is a game changer for your business. But now let's get back to the video. But we gotta look at these games as well. This is what I got on Black Friday from what's becoming my new favorite game store. This is Second Chance Games of Portage, Michigan. And they're fantastic. Shout out to Lou, who recently got promoted to assistant manager. We showed him in a video a little while back. He hooked it up. He was super kind. And people in the comments were saying, get that man a raise. And it happened.
Promoted.
It happened because Lou is a legend. He's great. So Lou, if you're watching this comment, we love you. I am so refreshed by this store. So shout out to them. They did this Black Friday sale. It was 30% off. Basically all retro games, which they had an overflow of inventory. Backstock, tons of stuff like sitting high up on the shelf that's not laid out, so it's hard to see. Like SNES games, you just see them like this. Exactly how I've got them laid out here. That's how they were in the store in a lot of cases, including really nice stuff that's in the back. So they're like, we got to clear some of this stuff out. They know their buy cost. They're still making great money on it with the sale, so it's a win-win for everybody. I got a lot of Pokemon games, which is great because for the big show, I wanted to get as many Pokemon games as possible. So you got those. You got Leaf Green, Sapphire, some complete games like Zelda Link to the Past. This is a really uncommon one. Might and Magic for NES. It's clean. Super C is super clean.
Is that? Oh, it was
not sealed, but yeah,
Zacto
knifed. Breath of Fire. It's pretty nice. These Battle Networks, I'm debating keeping those, but
great condition.
Yeah, especially the first one, which really hard to find in that condition. Lots of Genesis games here, so I was kind of targeting like uncommon, really nice complete stuff. I love this collection of NES games with these like clamshell cases, printed out cover arts.
Yeah, who are those made by?
Let's see, by Stone Age Gamer, which I don't even know if they're in business anymore. They might be, but these are legit clamshell, and I think the person actually printed out these cover arts on their own. But they were priced at the same as like cartridge only price. So to me, like these are great for collectors. So I think like if you guys come to Whatnots, these will be sprinkled into some afternoon shows, maybe some in the big show. But those are gonna do great. People will love them. And then I got a lot of SNES games. So like just uncommon games, popular games. I got some Zelda, I got some Mario, Donkey Kong. But then there's like Chester Cheetah and Breath of Fire and Super Double Dragon and Super Troll Islands, you know, Raiden Trad, The Tick, Utopia, just Blackthorn, which this was an example of one that was just stacked like this. This is a $55 cartridge, which is why, you know, they were looking to clear some stuff out. Mega Man Soccer, I love this game. Played it, beat it. Just know if you're playing this game, shoot it from the corner of the goal box. I'll save you a lot of hours there if you don't research that and figure that out. You cannot score hardly any other way. But yeah, all these games were 30% off, and they even had buy 5 get the 6 free, so it really came to about 40% off.
Man.
Which everything is kind of priced based off of price charting in that general range, and if it's clean, the deal was right, and I spent $2,700 there. And they were really kind, and I love them. So if you're in the area, you may consider going to that store. Tell them I sent you, and they're getting more business because of it. So please do that. But let's go over here. Actually, first, I want to point out, we're getting a lot of Pokemon staff items added. So there's some staff backpacks in here. These are going to be in the Buy It Nows of the big show on Friday. So if you're coming, type in staff. Those are probably going to sell out.
They're available right now, too. We don't have to be live for you to buy those.
Yeah, you can buy those now. And we do have coupons now. So for items over 100, you can use the code CHASE10. And for items 20 or above, you can use the code CHASE5 for $10 off and $5 off, respectively. Those are one-time use. So if you see something in those ranges you want to get, you can do it now. It is live. The buyer appreciation giveaways will be mostly live as well. So those buys, you can enter the giveaways and stuff.
Here's a little sneak peek.
Yeah, and this is a sneak peek for something that's going to come out on the main channel on Friday, which was essential to the big show. But then here's some of the other prep that we're doing for the big show. All the Pokemon games. That's my favorite part. I just love that, including like box stuff. Tons of nice Zelda stuff. We're getting graded games ready.
And there's all this still we have to go through, and
we're still just dipping in for what this is gonna be. Like, it is gonna be absolutely crazy. It has to be crazy for.
Oh, and then there's all this.
Yeah, all this
we're
over
still
here.
adding to that.
So we've got a lot of work to do. We've got more collections coming in. We have to go through all of this still. It's gonna be wild, guys. So we're gonna break down the entire aftermath of that show, the build up, everything. So the main channel is gonna have a video. We'll probably do some aftermath videos on this channel. So stay tuned, subscribe for those. We've been crazy busy, and that is why. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.